In this video I'm going to talk about the static content, or better, or newly called hero scenes. I will talk about all of them and explain what each look like and what they display. Now if you're wondering why the name static content, or why uh, the hero scenes, well, hero scenes are a trendy uh, name used in modern web design, while static content was the name added for these types of elements back in the previous versions. So basically these elements are neither sliders, they're neither subheaders, they're not sections, they're just blocks of different content with nice nice options and nice layouts. So moving on, in this video I'm going to talk about the static content, text and a register. Now I will kindly ask you to go to hero scenes and access this menu item right here, text with a register. So yeah, you're probably going to be confused about this, but this element should have some text onto the left and the registration form onto the right. Now this happens, the form isn't displayed because I'm logged in, and sorry, I should log out to show you the form. Now I'll try something else. I will just copy the link and open into a new incognito window. So I was a bit confused because I was just saying that the form should appear and it didn't. So I'm just going to go back to the page right here, and we'll open, sorry, I want to explain the full steps so you can understand better. I will edit this page with the page builder, and I will open the elements options, and as you can see here, we have a warning which says to that a register form will only appear when you are not logged in, as I told before, and also if you previously allowed membership on your site. Now to do this, simply go to the backend of your website, settings and general, and as you can see here, we have this option, membership, in which you can just check it and you'll basically allow anyone to register. Now don't be frightened that anyone can register. It's the role that will be given is just a subscriber. No big deal about this. So back to the website. Now it should really appear. As you can see, the form is appearing now, and we have a title here with a few fields and a register button. So here is the text and register button. I will now access the options of the element. I'm going to just refresh this one. Yeah, so I think it hasn't been refreshed yet, but anyway, you can as you can see here, you can choose to add a custom height of the element. Currently it has around 820 pixels, but you can specify whatever you want. Of course, as a general rule, the content must fit into that specific height, or you can choose full screen. It will automatically disable the custom height field and will make the height full screen. Now by default the element is, as you can see, is full width, so it will basically just make it full height. So moving on, we have the enable scrolling effect. Now if you don't know what this option does, just enable it, and as you can see here we have multiple effects to choose from. I will just save this one and publish, and just go to my incognito window. Now when I'm scrolling, as you can see, the background is scaling, the content is fading, and also the content is translating to the bottom. Now don't confuse translate with language translate. It's just a CSS property, which means the content will just move towards the bottom, staying somehow in the center of the element while scrolling. It's a cool and interesting effect. It's nice to have, but it's not quite okay to have too many effects like this, because it does affect the performance of the website. So then we have the main title and subtitle. In these fields we can add also custom HTML, like you can notice here. For example, here I wanted the text to be thin, so I've wrapped all the text into a span and gave it a class of font weight thin. This is a series of preset classes which will do a certain job for you to have more control over the layout. I will explain in a later video what classes we have included into the main style sheet. So moving forward, we can also add a button. I'm going to just say just a button. Yeah, I'm going to try something here. I'm sorry, but I don't really recall this field right here, so that's why I've added something here. And I'm going to add a URL here as a, I don't know, placeholder. I'm going to save it. Oh yeah, so sorry about that, I forgot about that. Basically this is the buttons. We have a info box here, and we can set a short text right here and the call to action button here. So you can, I don't know, say buy now, add a custom link and some just text around, like exclusive on theme forest. So yeah, you can see the text has been changed. So I'm going to publish this and refresh into the incognito window. As you can see, we have both of these two. This one does not have any other options because it's hard-coded into the element, and it's a bit harder than we thought to implement it. So I'm just going to back to the options, And we also have this tab right here, in which you can choose the background image, sorry, the background source. And you can, as a type, you can choose whether you want an image, a self-hosted video, or a YouTube video. Now I'm not going to talk about these options because I already created a separate video for these options, and that's because they are present in a lot of elements, and I simply explain much better there. So I highly recommend looking at that video. It's called Background Options for Elements, and you will find there all the settings like here. So that's about it. Thanks for watching, and if you have any troubles with the element, simply subscribe to our support forums, and my colleagues will assist you there. And also, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. So that's about it. Thanks for watching once again, and see you in the next one.